What up, it's the G.O.A.T, 6 G.O.A.T, and we back with another urban hip-hop breakdown. Today we got Stephen A. and Kenny Smith. They giving they 2 cents on, you feel me, the GOAT talk, and Michael Jordan's at the front center of that. You heard me? We gonna also get a chance to check out and hear from Michael Jordan himself. He gonna give his take on, how he feel about that. So let's dive right into it. Let's go. Hey, like and subscribe to the channel so we can keep it growing. Let's go.
GOAT term is never going to be something that I ever will get high or low about. It just doesn't exist with me. I never played against Oscar Roberts or Jerry West. Would have loved to. Absolutely love to. Just as competitive as I am. And I actually learned from them. And we, paved the road to the Kobe's and the LeBrons, right? And to me, it's the beauty of the game of basketball that a player after a previous player has evolved the game further. Mm-hmm. But don't then, in essence, this is the way I look at it, don't then now use that against the player that actually taught you the game or that you learned from. And that's why I have a tough time. And, look, I would love to have played against LeBron and, Kobe in my prime. I would love to have played, against those guys. But we'll never be able to know that.
So what's your take so far hearing, that's my GOAT, MJ, you feel what I'm saying, speak on how these new generation athletes, man, not basically giving, homage or paying homage, feel like they trying to speed past history, what y'all think about that? Jump in the comments, man. We gonna elaborate a little bit more on this thing here. We about to check in and see what Stephen A. Smith and Kenny Smith had to say about this GOAT talk. Let's go.
Kenny, do you agree with what MJ's saying?
Well, as a competitor and as one of the GOATs or the GOAT, I understand what he's saying. But, from an outside looking in, there's a comparison that is natural. And there is a debate. And it's for us to say it, maybe not for him. It's for us to tell you who the GOAT is, the people who've admired or both players or multiple players, to tell you it is by the criteria that we set. And the one thing that I would say that creates him and makes him the basketball GOAT of everything that we've seen in our day, in our lifetime, is that everything that we talk about and we see on this part, on the offensive end, he was just as good on the defensive end.
Hey, man, Kenny Smith, I do not see one lie you're telling, brother. MJ was a dog offense and defense. You ain't seen a lot of that today. You heard me?
If you were in a Houston Rocket locker room when we played the Chicago Bulls, we'd say, we're going to run X5. But if Jordan's on the left side, we're going to run it on the right. So kind of like what I heard that they did at times with Deion Sanders in football. Like, we're not throwing it to that side of the floor. So not many players had the complete package, both on the offensive and defensive end, where they could get 30 and keep you from getting 20. So a lot of guys can get 20 and somebody else can, or they could stop you from getting 20 but can't get 30. He was the one guy who could do both. And I always say he was the most fundamentally sound athlete that we had ever seen at that time.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe, so I keep the channel growing. Let's go.
Alec Baldwin. Always be closing. Always be closing. And closing is what defines winners, and a lot of times the 6 NBA championships, the 6 NBA Finals MVPs, the never allowing a championship series to get to a 7th game. He never allowed that to happen, okay? By the way, best closer in NBA history, NBA record, 9 game-winning buzzer beaters, regular season and postseason. 9 for 18 on game-tying or go-ahead field goal attempts in the final 24 seconds of the game in his postseason career. Most point per games in playoff clinchers in NBA history at 34.2 per game. That's Michael Jordan.
I gotta repeat what Stephen A. just said. That's Michael Jordan. Stop playing, man. Continue, Steven.
Michael Jordan, okay, on top of the 9 scoring titles, the 9-time All-NBA defensive team, blah, 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 blah. Michael Jordan getting into the GOAT conversation. He's not going to do that. Kenny's 1,000% correct. That's for us to do. So Michael Jordan will be quick off the air to tell me to shut the hell up and listen to him. Damn it, listen to me right now and be quiet. Take notes, okay? But I'll be quick to tell him, fine. But when I get on the air, I got my own notes, okay? And that's what I'm going with. He's the GOAT, okay?
What y'all think, man? Jump in the comments. Let me know if MJ is y'all GOAT, you feel me? I think Kenny Smith and Stephen A. made some great points, you feel me? Michael Jordan, my GOAT. I ain't gonna lie to you. You heard me? Jump in the comments. Let me know who y'all GOAT is. You feel me? We'll talk about it. I'll cover it, pull a story up, and we'll do the comparison. I ain't tripping. We can make that happen. I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel so we can keep it growing. You heard me?